I remember this fair. I took this fair everywhere. It used to be my mother's. She said she went on a magical journey to a strange place called Neverland. I read about it in my books. I used to dream that I would go there too someday. But, well, this is the nursery. This is where I spent my childhood, playing games, reading books, and pretending that one day the stories I read would come true. That I could pick up a book called Peter Pan, and Captain Hook and Shmee would start talking. It would sound something like this.
Well, ahoy there, and I be Mr. Smee, and this is the York High School Theatre. Now, we've got a couple of just quick little things to talk about beforehand. First off, your cell phones, all right? If you're taking pictures or filming, that's just fine. But if we hear them go off, oh boy, we'll find you. Oh, we will. Better believe it. Talking to you. Right. Second off, there's going to be lots of sword fighting and sword play and other such floundering about on stage here. So we ask that you stay in your seats so as you don't get hurt. Unless you really need to take a tinker, then you can exit. In fact, we would appreciate it if you would leave. It would be wonderful for our seats, and the janitors would not get mad. All right. So there's that, and then Tinkerbell told me a little secret. She's going to be chucking around a lot of fairy dust, and that if it gets near you, just don't inhale it, and you'll be fine. Okay? But if you start floating, we'll know who did inhale it. Right? Okay, that's everything. Now please enjoy the York High School production of Peter Pan and Wendy.
But the kids at school have stopped pretending and playing such silly games. I guess I must too. Sometimes, though, I just come and sit in this nursery, wishing for the lighthearted joy of my youth, wishing that someone will fight at this window and say, hey, I don't want to grow up too. But no one ever comes. My mother's name is Wendy. This was also her nursery with her brothers John and Michael. They said this place is magical. This is the place where dreams come alive. And I want to believe their stories. But they've grown up too. I think they've forgotten what it's like to be a child. But I guess we all must grow up sometime, even me. I can only imagine what this place was like, though, when my mother was a young girl, when the magic was alive, and when the heart of a child allowed anything to happen.
I sailed the sea in a thimble beneath the bright blue sky. Too big I was, I drowned, of course, but my bum stayed nice and dry.
Wendy, now where did that girl go?
Now where were we, class? Oh yes, addition. Now Theodore J. Bear, the question is clear. 2 plus 6 is...
Wendy, are you up in the nursery again?
How am I supposed to teach without these confounded interruptions? Now, Master Bear, the question is clear. 2 plus 6, 8. Very well done.
Don't make me come up there.
They are coming. Well, let them come. I will defend my nursery like a knight in his castle. Downstairs are all the ladies, so tired of playing. The nursery is fortunate, and children are born for games. Games I like, stay youth and all the same.
What is wrong with that girl?
What's his name? Wendy.
I gave her
No
a
one will listen to me.
her baby.
I have always slept here. I will always stay here. I will This has always been my rule I want to keep.
We're a brother.
This is where this
Now listen, Wendy, I'm the head of this household and I know best.
Dear, don't excite yourself.
This morning I made it quite clear, that you're becoming an adult and should no longer sleep in a child's nursery, did I not?
Yes, you told me very loudly.
Clearly. Oh, I'm at my wit's end with you, Wendy.
George, don't excite yourself.
I'm not excited. I'm not excited. Oh, Eleanor, just talk to her.
Now, Wendy, you must leave the nursery. Everyone grows up.
Not Pan. You told me Peter Pan stays young forever.
I know.
But I want to stay young forever.
Then I guess you should have this. I found it caught in a nail by the window, and I was just going to let it go. But now I see that I cannot. If you really feel your father and I are so awful, then open up this box. But remember, the nursery window will always be open. Good night, dear.
Well, what kind of mother leaves a possessed box in a child's room anyway? Well, what do you think, Mr. Bear? Should we go to sleep or should we open it? But what if Peter Pan's shadow's inside? Or maybe it's just a ferret. Oh my!
You were right, Tink. My shadow is here. Round it this way. Got it. Atta girl, Tink. Now watch.
Oh, you don't really think.
The one time I want to use soap and it doesn't work.
Well, if you call this thing off, I can so to avoid you.
You can? Tink, let her alone. Yes, Tink, I don't care for her at all. Ouch!
Sorry, little slipped. There.
How clever you are, girl.
Wendy, and are you really Peter Pan?
Well, you helped me with my shadow, so what would you like in return?
Well, could I give you a kiss?
Oh, Tink, she just wants to give me a kiss. What's a kiss?
Oh, well, here.
Wow, my first kiss. It's very nice.
Well, it was nice to meet you, but I must be leaving now. You see, I'm growing up tomorrow, and I have to leave the nursery, which I think is highly ridiculous.
Then don't. Come to Neverland.
To Neverland, me?
It's brilliant. Your mother wants you to be like her, so you can come to Neverland and become a mother to the lost boys, and you can do it without growing up. Do you see how wonderful it is? Come with me, Wendy. It's an adventure not to miss. Come with me, Wendy, and I'll give you a kiss.
I'll wear this kiss around my neck with pride, but I can think of venturing outside. I'm not like you at all. If I jump out that window, I'll fall.
All boys on deck, all boys on deck. There is no time to be laying around and complaining.
Yeah!
As leader when Peter's away, I will not let the last boys let their guards down. You all have jobs to do. Now go!
Yeah!
He sounds like a grown-up.
Oh, what? Oh, what? The only grown-ups in Neverland are pirates and Indians. Do we look like pirates or Indians?
No, sir.
What I think he was trying to say is we don't have to do our work at all. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah, fun!
We can do our work tomorrow.
Hooray! Tomorrow!
We don't have to worry about anything because we're the Lost Boys of Neverland.
Lost boys, lost boys, lost boys!
And we will stay young and have fun forever.
Hooray! Let's go swim in the Mermaid Lagoon!
Oh! Why, sure. We are young, so let's put off all of our work until tomorrow and have a good time. Great idea.
Really? No, not really. Lord Dad say when he returns, what happens to the Indians when the pirates decided to invade while we were away? What would we do? What would we do?
Okay then, Toodles, read off the boys' assignments.
All right, fallen, boys. Nibs and pockets. I want you to go and scout the Indian camp. Pay particular attention to the whereabouts of Tiger Lily. She seems to be lurking about for some reason.
Yes, sir.
Curly and Smootles, I want you to go and find Captain Hook and his pirates. What does that crooked crook have up his sleeve?
Yes, sir.
And Ace? Well, we're getting hungry. Find us some food.
Yes, sir.
Mwah. I'm going to the lagoon. You wait here for Peter. He said somebody has to wait.
Hi, girls. Why can't you stay slightly?
I'm the leader when Peter's away. I wear the clothes of the wolf, and the wolf is more ferocious than the chipmunk.
Chipmunks can be ferocious, too.
But the wolf is more ferocious, right, ladies?
Right.
Hey, ladies, bet you've never seen a wolf swim before.
Where's Toodles? I wish I could see a gerbil. I mean chipmunk swim.
Where's Peter? He's been gone for days, and he promised me he'd be back before now.
Hey, back off. Peter is mine. I don't care what you say. I saw him first.
Ladies, just calm down. Slightly is here, and he's just as handsome as Peter.
And he's just as brave. You know, I don't know why you guys freak out over lost boys anyways. There's other people, like grown men.
Grown men? Lost boys are 10 times better than grown men. We fight Indians and pirates.
I once saw Toodles fight a pirate. He is so brave. He's man enough for me. Why would you think Toodles is any sort of a man? He's just a boring gerbil, and nowhere near the wolf that slightly is.
That's right, the wolf is the best.
Cereal, you get slightly. Peter is all mine. He wants me.
Ladies, it's not a big deal. We are so beautiful that we can all find love.
I'm just tired of waiting around. I just want a man to fall into the lagoon. I don't know why we're all freaking out about men anyways, but there's more important things like being able to walk. Wait, do you hear that? It sounds like a Tinkerbell.
Hello, Tinkerbell. What is it? Oh, Peter's been chased by a fierce creature. Oh, a fierce, ugly creature. Oh, and I'd be the hero. Oh, I'd be the hero if I shot the fierce, ugly creature. Well, what is it? Oh, a fierce, ugly, windy bird. Oh, I see Peter. Oh, and I see the fierce, ugly, windy bird.
that's a fierce, ugly Wendy bird.
Wendy! Wendy!
Peter, I shot the fierce ugly Wendy bird.
This is Wendy. I brought her all the way from London and you shoot her with an arrow. I'm very put out by this Toodles.
Oh, look, Peter, she's not quite dead yet.
Oh, be all right. Just wait it is all, you see. The arrow hit the thimble.
The kiss. The arrow hit the kiss. My kiss saved her life. I'm quite the kiss giver. Now, why did you shoot her?
Tinkerbell told me to.
You did. Bell, run well. She was coming here tonight. Hears me so, but you must go. You are hereby banished from my sight.
Who will take care of us?
Other that you boys will ever need. Now we have Wendy, so heaven send me. She will cook and she will clean and she will read.
We have a mother, and lost a mother.
I tell you, brother, there is no better thing.
She will be there for, be there for. And soon she'll have all the rights to sing.
I'm well qualified to be your mother. I've been watching mine since I was 2. So say don't touch that face, it might well break it. Were you raising a barn? Oh, goodness sake. Mother, spend your time telling children what to do. If you're sure it's what you want, then I am here for you.
Be a mother.
I'll be your mother. You will discover I am being no less. We'll do some scouting, a family outing. Show me about this island. Here's to us.
Anything you say, we're so happy today. Such a glorious thing has come to pass. For now we have a mother at
My timbers. Shiver my timbers, shiver my soul. Yo ho, dee ho. And whose hearts are as black as coal. Yo ho, dee ho. And they sail their ship across the ocean blue. A bloodthirsty captain and a cutthroat crew. Into dark jail as the sailor told of the lust for treasure and the law of gold. Shiver my timbers, shiver my sides. Yo ho, dee ho.
there are hunters
As strong as the winds and tides. Yo ho, dee ho.
and those buccaneers drag the sins in long. The devil himself will come. Stop every man on board, whether it's
For a battle and it's on these
Okay, men, split up and find the croc.
I don't know about this. I want to go back to the ship.
What? Go back to the ship? We've been planning for this day our whole life.
Guys, we're gonna start a crocodile for dinner, and then maybe Captain Hook might give us a better job, like swapping the dead.
Of course I'm not scared. I just don't want to. Wait, do you guys hear that?
I think it's the ticking of the crocodile. I'm gonna get out of here.
No, this way.
Away we go.
Pan, where could that Pan be? Oh, look, some moss, boys. Better find Peter Pan before Hook gets here, though. Mr. Smee, Hook is here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I thought I said Captain Hook is here. Oh, here. Everybody, you can do better than that. Surely you get to see Captain Hook every day, am I right, Molly? Anyway, I hate Peter Pan. You see this hook? It's what's a hand to the
Awful boy, terrible boy, cut it off. And as if that weren't enough, he fed it to a crocodile.
Crocodile?
The thing liked the taste so much, he follows me around looking to finish the meal. Curse my succulent nature.
Aye, but you fed him that alarm clock, so you'd hear him coming.
Yes, Mr. Smee, but if the clock winds down, what then?
Well, I've been thinking, Captain, alright? You know how we chase them lost boys?
Right.
And you know those lost boys, they chase the mermaids.
Right.
And then those mermaids, they try to seduce them Indians.
Disgusting.
Yeah. And then those Indians, well, they chase that crocodile, those animals. And then those animals, well, they chase us, so everyone just goes round in a big circle, right?
'Tis a time-proven method, yes?
Well, I've been thinking, and what would happen if we just stopped and stayed still instead?
Stayed still?
Yeah, instead.
Mr. Smee, if you want my last pirate, I would run you through with a sword.
Oh.
Didn't you know that if we stayed still, that the Indians would be upon us too? We need a proper plan, Mr. Smee.
Right.
Pirates are so handsome, our features worth the king's a ransom, we're so very dashing to command. But our looks won't gain us, an end to that which pains us, and that is why a pirate needs a plan. Pirates are so fearless, with bravery we are fearless, there is none so bold as a sailing man. And yet we can't destroy a pack of sniveling boys, and that is why a pirate needs a plan.
And now we dance.
Speak and I hear ya, I grovel and I fear ya, but thinking's not a thing that I can do. A scheme you formulate, ideas you percolate, give me orders and I'll see them through.
Those boys, yes, those boys. That's purely genius. How could I not have seen it?
They're all boys, not one of them a man. We'll go back to the ship, we'll come back well equipped to do their bit. 'Cause now we're pirates with a plan. We're pirates with a plan.